Hello guys, just a quick one because it's looking like I have been under full investigation the last 2 weeks. And it's a little bit weird, isn't it, that this morning I received a letter from social care and they haven't included all of the harassment that I've had for the last 4 or 5 weeks. I think it's about 4 or 5 weeks it's been going on. So I'm going to have to check the dates because I was cleared from social back when Brodie was coming around, and I was waiting for a closure letter, and I never ever got a closure letter, right? So let me just put my light on, I'm not leaving just yet. I never got a closure letter, and I have been kicking off with the chief executive and everything, saying, right, I want this closure letter because I want absolute evidence that it doesn't say that I'm an EDS mother. All it keeps talking about is emotional regulation. And when you have somebody who's classified and diagnosed with autism, Asperger's, you can't separate it. So you can't just say emotional regulation. I don't have emotional regulation. So obviously, as you know, I'm on a different account at the moment. So this is still my page, but the account that I'm on is my kelly@kellycotton.co.uk. The other one that I was on is my kellycotton@gmail.co.com. Now, it had completely gone, which was why, last Friday coming up, I thought, fuck it, set up a new account and run properly. And then that got locked down too. Now, as you know, when I was painting with the kids and Shiloh, I'd posted a picture, and then all of a sudden, I wasn't meant to send it because I was trying to open up to see if on my phone you could see anything personal on him, because obviously he was covered head to toe in paint. Somebody out there obviously already blocked it and reported it. It wasn't social that did it. It wasn't Facebook that did it. It was somebody on my page that reported it and sent it to the police and social. So that then caused for a further investigation on me. So I'm going to get the letter when I get home later and have a read with it with you and show you exactly what they've said. I haven't gone through the report yet, so I don't know everything and whether they've included everything. But I'm going to be writing back now and saying, so basically, you've been giving me all this shit all this time, and now you finally found something where I've not crossed the line, because I actually hadn't, but if it had gone onto a laptop, yes, you could see my son's little dinky, but he was all covered brown with the paint. But then some people could say, well, it looked like a black kid, but to him, he was completely covered. So it looks like there's been a full investigation. But the funny thing is, they've allowed my lives. Now, I think they've allowed my lives because they can contact and put orders on and things like that on social medias and things like that. Because as you know, I got my gagging orders based on them accessing all of my Facebook. So I believe that the reason that they kept my lives was to watch to see how I regulate and what was on my lives and things like that. So literally, I got the letter this morning. My other account unlocked and it was done. And now this account has completely unlocked. So I am now out of Crackbook jail yet again. But it annoys me because this is my business. This is my social media. This is not a profile account. This is a public business working page. So they are not allowed to keep messing with my way of getting out and doing things. So as far as I can see, it just looks like it was a complete done investigation. But the irony is they would have to investigated me for everything. So that means I've been cleared of all forms of child abuse, as in I don't have anything on me. Nobody is calling me a child abuser. And at the bottom of the letter, it even actually said, all the best with everything that you do. So I'm assuming over the last 2 weeks that police, social, the multi-agency framework. Oh, my friend's here. 2 seconds. Oh, don't let him go. Where's he going? No. Hang on. I want to make sure he gets across the road. Where is he? There he is. What food can I give the foxes, guys? Is it chicken? So for those that have just come on the live, I just said that I got a letter this morning, and now I'm out of Crackbrook jail. So it looks like I've been under investigation for the last couple of weeks as well. But the funny thing about it is it means that nobody would have expected me to turn up. I've got another one coming as well. Nobody would have expected me to turn up in London, so they would have had to have listened to all of that. Oh, he's having a wee, sorry. He's no skates on. And a big route up. I did say that I was completely indebted to the Foxes, and I'm so glad that all of the national parks and everything have stopped fox hunting. They're just hungry, they're not savages. Wonderful, beautiful, lovely creatures. Bless them, they're lovely. Where's the other one gone? Oh, here's the other one, look. Couple. Where are they gone? Don't want to get people's registers on. Yeah, there's two. How cool is that? Absolutely awesome. So anyway, the guys are still skating around, having a right old shindig party over there. But it's the singlies, they can. They haven't got responsibilities and children. My knee, I can't wait to see my knee later. My knee is going to be absolutely black as the ace of spades. I just know, I can tell already that my knee is going to be completely bloody out. My coccyx, I'm struggling to sit on, but it's good. I got my chiropractor on Thursday, and hopefully you might even get a live of watching me being cracked, popped and stuff. So don't forget our messages were played with. Yeah, loads of stuff was going on anyway, but I'm out of jail now, so I'm free. So anyway, yeah. Follow me, don't follow me. Watch my lives, subscribe to me, don't subscribe to me. Oh, look. There's two of them. Look. Seriously, they've been hunting and killing them for years. So anyway, when I get in my car, I like to play Lord, spin that music on Heart. Oh, fucking adverts. Subscription renews unless cancelled. Subscription, subscribe to this channel, guys. Oh, is it not going to give me a music? Bubblegum pop. It annoys me not having my music in the car. I need to be able to plug my music in because I have to listen to radio, and it just drives me nuts. Like shit music on the radio. It's just pre-programming bollocks. So I love YouTube because it means I can listen to what I want to listen to rather than what's being shoved down my fucking brain by the industry. Come on, give us something good. I also want to see if it caps the music as well. Oh, I need an up-to-date car. Oh, seriously, my body's starting to flag now. Now, this is, even my friend has just said, Kelly, seriously, if you need a bath, like, come to mine. And it's like, oh, seriously, what I would do for a fucking bath right now. No, not much I would do for a bath, but I would love a bath. But it just goes to show with social and everything that they don't give a shit about anything. I've got police going past now, checking. Making sure the skates are good. So, I don't think they can do me for a mobile phone. We've got Wave FM now. So anyway, when I get back, or at least tomorrow, I've got to have a read through the document that's attached to it. I'll probably be flipping my fucking lid with things in it and not in it. Bouncing around the place as I do. And But at least now I have a written thing. And again, one thing that social have said is everything is coming through an anonymous person. They are saying there is one to do. My neighbour is still obviously involved, but they are saying the one that is causing the biggest issue is somebody that is watching me online. So I'm going to say to the person that is watching me online and causing it, may the Lord deal with you. I forgive you. But what you are doing and what you are causing to my children and to me is bastardy. You're a wanker, you're a cunt, you're a shithead, you're a fucking arsehole. And in my way, I wish you'd drop down dead, fall on a fucking curve, smack your fucking head in. And I hope to God you get raped, burgled, murdered, and you understand what real trauma is. However, I'm not that sort of person to put that upon you. But for the length of trauma and shit that the person has caused me, fuck off my live, go away. This is to the person doing it. Get away from me, stay out of my life, and we are going to find out who this anonymous person is, because it's not very difficult to do once someone like me brings an investigation in that there is actually somebody causing injury to me, Liam, Daniel, Aaron, Faith, Elijah, Shiloh, my grandson Theo, and to my family and friends, because I'm having all of the issues being caused by somebody who chooses to sit on this live. And obviously the neighbour and thing is all associated, because they're all sitting there on their phones talking. It's all do-do-do-do-do. And it could be the same person, my neighbour, also doing it on my lives, being that she sits across the front causing it from the thing, and she also does watch my social media. So Sue, yeah, my neighbour Sue, not the Sue here, my neighbour Sue, yeah. If it is you, stop, love. I did see how you ran in today, but if it's somebody that I don't know who it is, stop it. Caused unsurmountable trauma, and also sabotaging potentially me and my family getting back down, because you're just putting more paperwork, more defamation, more accusations. So when I finally go back into court, the court's going to turn around and go, yes, but Miss Cottam, have you seen all of the paperwork that's now on you since your children were taken? All of these allegations. And I'm going to be able to sit back and say, I know. And that is the damage of having my children taken, and what third-party people, public, have done and put a mother who is already through the trauma, who's had her children taken, who's already having to live with it every day, who's already trying to do her best to start another life, having to deal with the shit and the trauma that this person is causing. I will read it out tomorrow, where it very, very, very clearly says that somebody has printing up and sending videos and stuff to social constantly. They have told me outright. So stop it, because otherwise you're going to have a Humpty Dumpty really big fall. And if I do catch you, it is, well, do you know what, policey, go tell them, yeah, if you police don't deal with it, I'll deal with it on a really dark night when my children are older. Because I don't ever let things like that go. But for right now, I wish you all the best to the person doing it. But be careful now. Really be careful.